All right, Vintage APBA 1961, Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's 61 Yanks versus the 61 Twins. Lineup for the Yanks. Richardson, the second baseman, leading off. Kubik at shortstop, batting second. Batting third is Lopez, the left fielder. Cleanup is Mantle. In center field, Skowron, the first baseman, batting fifth. Sixth is Howard, the catcher. Seventh is Maris in right field. Eighth is Cleve Boyer, third baseman. Batting ninth is Whitey Ford. So the Yanks have the best of the best in terms of their pitching staff. For the Twins, it's Bertoya, third baseman. Green in center field. Batting third is Killebrew, the first baseman. Cleanup is Batty, the catcher. Lemon in left field, batting fifth. Batting sixth is Allison, the right fielder. Seventh is Gardner, the second baseman. Eighth is Valdivielso, the shortstop. And batting ninth is Jim Kaat. Kaat is a C-Y. Ford is a AY. Let's play some APBA. It moves fast, so keep your eyes open. The only thing that slows me down is having to do double score sheet. That's a fly out center field. And Green squeezed it pretty out. One down. So one pitch, one out. Here's Kubek with a 35, and that is a C, so that'll be popped up. Third base side. Bertoya, two down. Here's Lopez, right-handed hitter, 64. Swing and a miss, goes down on strikes, 3 up, 3 down. Quick inning, quick half inning for Jim Kaat, the lefty. Here's Bertoya, pitch from Ford. It's a 44 and an A. That's going to be popped up. Third baseman. A lot of pop-ups to the third baseman in this game. That's Boyer, makes the catch. Green now, who hit a grand slam in yesterday's game. That's a 25, and that's line base hit center field with a 10. So an 8 doesn't stop that 10. So a runner on first. Here comes the powerful Harmon Killebrew. Here's a pitch, and that is a 65. A swing and a miss, goes down on strikes. So Ford gets the best of Killebrew, and here's Batty, another one with some power. And a 55, a 7 with a runner on first base, and that will be a ground ball down the line. Nice play by Boyer, long throw to first, scooped out of the dirt by Skowron, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down, 1 left. 1 hit in that inning. So let's do we did the single, then the strikeout, and the 5-3. All right, top of the second, Mickey Mantle. Switch hitter batting from the right side, a 65, and that's a strikeout. Heads back to the bench, and Skowron now with a 16, and that is a ground ball, first base. Killebrew, 2 down. And it's Ellie Howard, a 21, that's lifted to left field. Lemon, go to the bottom of the second, no score. Lemon leading off, Jim Lemon from Covington, Virginia. Here's a pitch, and that's a 16, which will be a bouncer to first. Skowron makes the play. Allison, and Allison rips one to shortstop. Kubik fires to first in time. 6-3. 2 down. And here's Gardner, shotgun Gardner, with a 53 and what is that? And 19. Oh, that's gonna be a ground ball to third, and Boyer bobbles it a split second, fires to first, and gets his man. So no error because he's a 5. Remember, Cleve Boyer is a top fielding, and in that case, there's no error there. All right, that's a tough position to play, that third base position. Wow, because balls get pulled down that line, and they're scorchers. Here is Roger Maris, the pitch, and a 35 will be ball 4. Maris has a ton of home run numbers, but I don't roll any of them. Kind of like what happens with the Fall Classic. Aaron, just don't roll any of his home run numbers. So Maris walks down to first base. Boyer now with a 3-2. That's a 26. The second baseman using individual. Oh, is it an 8? Gardner's an 8? Oh, he is. So that's going to be a fielder's choice. 4-6. Get the lead runner on that. And here's Whitey Ford with a 33, and that is ripped to center field. So Whitey Ford. So walk. And Maris will go to, no, then it was a Boyer 4-6. And it's a base hit by Whitey, sends the runner to third. So we got first and third, and here comes Richardson. Richardson's been in a horrific slump, batting 200, 75 at bats. See what happens here. Runners on first and third. And they're going to play, they're going to allow a run to come in and play for the double play. A 46 and a 27. I don't know if that'll be a double play. Grounded to third. No double play on this because he's not a very good third baseman. So it's probably going to be a runner holds on this. Oh, a strikeout? Yes, it is a strikeout. So why strikeout? So Richardson swings and misses at a slider. I don't know if they were throwing sliders back then. Probably a curveball, a screwball. They were throwing to what else were they throwing? The spitball. They were doing all that. All right, Kubik, who had 3 hits yesterday, raised his average about 50 points. Here's the pitch, and 16. It'll be an out. It'll be a ground ball to first, and he takes it himself. That is Killebrew. All right, Valdivieso, or Valdivieso, leading off. Pitch from 4 to 25, and that'll be a pop-up. Third baseman Boyer's there. Next is Jim Kaat with a snake eyes, and that's a drive down the line and into the right field corner, and digging for second is the pitcher Kaat. They got a runner in scoring position there. It's a 5 pop-up and then a double. So you got a runner on second, Kaat, and Kaat's speed is blank, so he's not slow or fast. Bertoya up now, and here's Ford checks in for the sign, and it's going to be a 9. No, it's where am I? It's a 9 with a runner at second base against an A pitcher, and that is a ground ball to third. Runner moves to third. Ground ball to short. Runner moves to third. So he advances. So Kaat is on at third base now. And that grounded is short. And here's Lenny Green, who hit a grand slam in yesterday's game. That's a 23, and that'll be bounced to short. Easy play for Kubik. And that retires the side. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. And we move to the top of the 4th inning. So we're flying by on this in this game so far. What did Green do here? Green, blah, blah, blah. Green ground out to short. All right, Lopez is up with a 16, and that will be a 12. Grounder to first. Killebrew steps on the bag ahead of Lopez. 1 down. Mantle with a 52, and that is ground ball to third. Bertoya throws him out. 2 out. And here's Skowron with a 25, and that'll be line base hit to left. So Skowron with a single. He's batting 238. Raise that a little bit. Ellie Howard now with good power. Here's a pitch to Ellie Howard. A 34 is a drive to center field. That's left center field. On the run is Green and Lemon, and Green comes up with it. No runs. 1 hit, 1 left. So Ellie Howard drove it, but it was Green who turned on the steam engines and ran it down. Here is Killebrew with a 23, and that's a ground ball to short. Kubik charges, and it's got time. Throws out Killebrew. 2 hopper to the shortstop position. A 53 is an 18. That's bounced to Kubik, and Kubik boots it. E6. So it's a 6-3 and then an E6. And it's Lemon with Batty on at first, and Batty is not slow, so we'll just... Oh, a 66. That's a deep drive to left field. Back goes Lopez to the track, to the wall, looks up, and that's out of here. 2-run home run. 4 and 5. And score is 2-0. I'm choking. 2-0 Minnesota. Here's Allison with a 55, and that'll be, I believe that's a pop-up. Third baseman it is. Popped up to left side. Third baseman in fair ground. Boyer makes the catch. 2 out. And here's Gardner, who grounded out to the third baseman earlier. And a 45. That's ball 4. So Gardner walks. Hard name to say. A lot of Vielso with a 62, and that is a ground ball to second base. Fielder's choice. That ends the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 left. And Gardner walked, and then of course it was a 4. All right, Maris leads it off here in the top of the 5th. Yanks are behind 2-0. 41, and that is a ball hit in the hole, and Valdivieso with a long throw to first and gets Maris by half a step. Boyer now, a 12, and that's bounced to second base. Gardner, 2 down. And here comes Whitey Ford. Whitey Ford's 1 for 1, and he will not be 2 for 2 here. Ground ball to Valdivieso, who throws him out. 3 up and 3 down. Bottom of the 5th. 1961, Twins at Yankees. I'm sorry, Yankees at Twins. And it's Jim Kaat leading off with a 44, and that'll be popped up left side. 1 down. Warming up here today. 54, that's a fly ball, deep right field. Back goes Maris, and Maris hauls it in for out number 2. Lenny Green, left-handed hitter. He's 1 for 2. He's singled in the first inning, and he is going to another 9, and that's popped up again. No, it's a strikeout. The 9 is a strikeout, and the 8 is a pop-up against 8 pitchers. So strikes him out, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits in that inning. 2-0 still. Twins lead the Yankees, and if Kaat goes 1 more inning, he becomes a B pitcher. So you need 6 complete innings with shutout ball to become to move up a grade. Here's Richardson leading it off. Pitch, and that's a 62, which will be a high fly to Green. And that's 1 away. Pitch to Kubek with a 25, and that is line base hit. So Kubek continues his hot hitting at 3 hits yesterday and 1 hit today. Not bad. Here's Lopez. We're going to try a hit and run. See what happens. Use the original chart. Oh my God. I think this is this. Yeah, he's thrown out. He's thrown out. Not even gonna look. 2-6. Lopez is a righty, so it's going to be 2-4. Caught stealing. Jesus Christ. All right, Lopez now with 2 out, nobody on. Pitch again, a 23, and that'll be bounced to short. Valdivieso makes the play, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left. We move to the bottom of the 6th inning. Playing the 61 vintage APBA game. Plays very quick and straightforward. A lot of guys like this to replay seasons because of how quickly you can get through a game. If you're not doing a broadcast, a recording, you can kind of get through this in 15-20 minutes pretty quickly sometimes. Here's Killebrew, especially once you know the teams a little bit. That's lifted to left field. Left fielder, hold on a second. Left fielder Lopez makes the catch, one down. Batty, who's 0 for 2, reached on an error, and he's going to bounce out to the second baseman, Richardson. Throws him out. And Lemon now with a 56, and that'll be a swing and a miss, goes down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, easy inning for Ford. Now Kaat is going to be a B pitcher, so we're going to cross that out, make him a B here in this 7th inning. And Lemon struck out there. All right, Mickey Mantle. Here's a pitch, and that's a 31, and he's a B pitcher. That's going to be a base hit. So Mantle lucks out with a 9. And here's Mickey Scourin, or Moose Scourin, William Scourin, and that's a 14. That's lifted high, fly, left field, Lemon over left center field, and makes the catch. So 1 down, 1 on. Tying run is at the place in Ellie Howard. So there's a lot of chances for the Yankees to tie this up. They got good home run numbers, but they're not hitting on any of them. That's a fly ball down the line into the corner, and Lemon comes up with it. So an F7. 2 out. And here's Roger Maris. Has a ton of home run numbers, and he does not connect for one there. He swings and misses at a high fastball and goes down on strikes. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. And we go to 7th inning stretch. It's 2-0 Twins. And Kaat will go to an A pitcher now. Becomes an A here in his 3rd inning. Or his, beyond his, C pitcher goes to the next letter once he pitches 6 innings. And then if he pitches 7 innings, he goes to the next letter, which would be an A. There's not a lot of letters. There's a very small alphabet in APBA. It's a very basic game. Here's Allison with a 42, and that's going to be ball 4, so Whitey Ford loses him. Allison is fast, so we're going to try a hit and run. We tried 1 for one team. Let's try 1 for the other team. And let's use our classic booklet, right? Hit and run. And that's a 31, which will be an... Oh, a 37. Gardner's a 37. What's that going to be? And that's going to be a throw to first, and they got him. They picked him off. 1-3, so Ford surprises Allison, and Allison gets picked off first base by the savvy Ford. Here's a pitch to Gardner with a 54, and that's fly to Maris, 2 down. Valdivielso with a 51, a 39, and that will be a strike. 0-1 the count, and that's bounced to second base. Richardson throws him out. No runs, no hits. None left. And we move to the top of the 8th inning. So the Yankees are running out of outs. They got 6 outs left. See what they can do here. Boyer, pinch hitter. And then Richardson. Here's the pitch to Boyer, 43, and that is bounced right back to the mound. Fielded by Kaat, who's a good fielder, although he's got... I remember he had a reputation as a good fielder. APBA only gave him a 1. All right, so we're going to get a pinch hitter here for Ford, and it's going to be, we need a righty, so it's going to be Berra. I believe Berra's a righty, right? I mean, that's a kind of dumb question. It should be a righty. No, he's a lefty. All right. So who can I bring in? I can bring in, Blanchard's a lefty as well. I can bring in a guy named Jack Reed. So Reed will pinch hit. I already screwed up because I wrote in Berra, thinking he was... Huh. I don't know what happened here. Oh, I'm out of... That's it. No more. Finished. Huh. All right. I got another one lying around somewhere. Don't know where. I'll use this one right now. Get rid of Berra. And just write it underneath. Put Reed underneath. Pinch hitter. There he is. So Boyer hit right back to the mound, and now it's going to be Reed. Let's see what Reed can do. Jack Reed had, I don't know, 12 at-bats with the Yankees. A 31, that's a 40. And a 40 is going to be foul back. I think that's a ball, right? 56 is a pop-up. No, it's a swing and a miss. He strikes out. So Reed K's 2 out. And here's Richardson. Top of the 8th. Yanks trailing 2-0, 55. And an A pitcher, that's going to be a pop-up. Left side. Third baseman, Bertoya. 3 up and 3 down. Yanks have only managed 4 hits in this game. But Twins have only managed 3. And we're going to get a... Let's see who we're going to bring in. It's going to be a guy named... Let me see. Sheldon has 14. We're going to bring in McDevitt. Let's grab McDevitt quickly. He'll come in. I believe he's a C pitcher. And he's a lefty. CYW. All right. So Jim Kaat leading off, and that's a 22, which will be hit hard up the middle and into center field for a base hit for Kaat, the second hit of the game for Jim Kaat. We're going to get a sacrifice attempt by Bertoya, 25, and that's going to be a good bunt, a 9. Turns into a ground, little bunted to third base. So that's a sack, 5-4. Runner to second. So now you got Kaat in scoring position for Green. Intentionally walk Green to set up the potential double play and face Killebrew. I know it's a little crazy, but so it is a sack, 5. Hopefully Killebrew doesn't hit a home run here. Makes us look foolish. Here's a pitch, and that's foul back. A souvenir for a lucky fan. Here's a pitch again, and that ball's a ball 4 that loads the bases. Because McDevitt is a W, so there's no Z there. So the bases are loaded now for the Twins here. They're up 2-0, but they're threatening to add more to that, and the Yanks are going to be forced to bring the infield in with the bases loaded. So Killebrew walks, and up comes Batty, also known as the Bateman. Oh, it could be Beatty. Could be Beatty. It probably is Beatty because they call him the Bateman, not Batty, so it would be Beatty. I hate that, but it's hard to find out some of these unless you grew up in the town and watched. You know, back then, you can only watch these teams if you grew up in that region. You know, it's very unusual that you would see some of these teams at all during the season, so you would never hear their names pronounced. So when I go back to the 60s and I got to figure out how you... So this is definitely Beatty, and I've been calling him Batty. But anyway, I think I'm Batty. Bases loaded. Beatty's up. Infield is going to play in again. And here's a pitch, 34. That's a fly ball, center field. Center fielder is a 1 fielding ability, and that's going to be shallow. They're not going to test Mano's arm there, so that's 2 outs. Beatty flies out to center. And it's Lemon, Jim Lemon, with a pop-up right side. Maris and Mantle come together, and Richardson and Skowron go back, and it's Maris calls everybody off and makes the catch. So no runs, 1 hit. They leave the bases loaded. We go to top of the 9th. Let's see if the Yanks can pull off a comeback of some kind here. They're only down by 2 runs. And we got Kaat, who's an A pitcher by this time, and he's pitching a shutout, 4-hit shutout. He's got to get through Kubek, Lopez, and Mantle. So Kaat checks in with Beatty for the sign, and here's the pitch, and that is a 31-9, and that is popped up. Oh no, that's a strikeout. So he swings and misses, and he goes down on strikes. One away. Here's Lopez now. Lopez with a 62, and that's lifted to left field. Lemon over and squeezes it for out number 2. So the Yanks are down to their last out here. They are 11-5, and they're on the verge of falling to 11-6. They started 8-0. Here's Mickey Mantle. Here's a pitch to Mantle, and that's going to be ball 4. So Mantle walks, keeps the Yankee hopes alive. And up comes Skowron, who's got good power. Right-handed hitter. Here's a pitch, and that is a 61, which is grounded to short. And the shortstop, Valdivieso, flips to Gardner. And that's the ball game, my friends. So no runs, no hits. A man left in that last inning, the walk. And it's going to be 0-4-1 for the Yanks and 2-4-0 for the Twins. That's be a 6-4. And it will be Kaat wins it, and he goes 1-3. The loss goes to Whitey Ford. Loss, he goes 2-3. Pitched extremely well, but let's see, home runs. Lemon, his first of the season, was really the difference. He had a 2-run homer after an error, so it was really only 1 earned run in that inning. And that's it. So the Yanks lose it. They drop to 11-6. And the Twins go to 6-13. They improve their record a little bit. That's it. Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV. APBA vintage cards, vintage boards, vintage booklets, vintage dice, vintage dice roller me. And I will see you guys very soon. Take care.